Hello world and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Picking up exactly where we left off, just after learning the Expelliarmus charm from Professor Hecat. We had actually ditched another quest to come back and do this, so let us flash up straight back to where we were and move on from there.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, about that.
Revelio.
Morgan Le Fay got an unearned reputation.
You're here for my wares.
Morgan Le Fay.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Stupid one.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
What is this? Few witches and wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous maze back to their rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Unon Blackwood. Born Unon Wood to a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Unon was misunderstood by his Muggle parents and in an effort to fit in sought solace in the family trade, hedge trimming. He could allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather tolerant family. Their resentment only worsened upon young Unon's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. It was at Hogwarts that Unon first met one Artemisia Black, disowned by the Black family for her mother's dalliance with Artemisia's Muggle father and half-blood. The half-blood Artemisia's relationship with blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the time, she did not fault Wood for his Muggle percentage, but rather considered him to be an unwilling, innocent victim of Muggle impurity.
Revelio.
Oh. Okay. Still on the outside. We haven't gone very far. Still on the outside. Right now I'm just kind of mapping out the maze in my head. What's the bet this takes it back to the start? No, we're going deeper in, and here's the chest. That was... Wonder if we walk back through.
Revelio.
No, we're not. That was neat. I like that. I like things like that.
Accio.
There is something up ahead. Let's check that out. Beasts welcome.
Revelio.
Viridian Black Scale. The Viridian Black is a large dragon that can grow up to 9 meters in length. A large rough scale originally belonging to one of these beasts is one of the prized possessions that Archie Bickle keeps in his hideout. Magically, this thing knows about a random student that does random things out in the woods by himself. Creepy. Possibly a puzzle for later. What is down there? Oh, dark mold.
Incendio.
Time to get down to your friend here. Pump him with the same thing. We're gonna pump up the same challenge. Cast Strip Fire on an enemy. Let them run at me and
Potato. Stupefy. Incendio.
challenge. Ah, the
Stupefy.
So it just said I've unlocked the challenge and completed the challenge. So it's the big one. Keep up. Combat, combat. Oh. Lucas. It's not Lucas. Hey guys, let's continue on. Up the hill. Let's go.
An encampment. This must be it.
Could go in guns blazing, or I could go in.
You ought to cut
quiet
back on
stealth.
pudding. Took you for a stroll the other day.
I will
Keep two
regret not
enemy
trying to-
airborne
He
for
doesn't come
5
round
seconds.
now. He'll be made even more of an example.
Hoping me running around is actually marking around.
Took his cards.
Nope, it's not even mountable.
No.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Expelliarmus. Wait a moment.
Where'd it go?
Potato. Stupefy. Lucky, that's all. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy. Do you find it? Leviosa.
A puffskein could deal a bigger blow. That's mine.
Bring me a dozen humans
Little
to
ranger
battle.
with
I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
What about me?
You've been paid. Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Accio!
I'll bury you in the deep. Get accustomed to that.
Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
You don't think you can defeat me, do you?
How many of you are there?
I don't have time for this. Pity. Not quite. Vegetables in combat. Ridiculous. I hate wasting my time. No! You won't stop me. Your spells glance off of me. You can't stop me. I won't rest.
I feel an intruder! Always on the defensive.
Accio!
Are you quite finished?
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I've been fighting
That was unimpressive.
Incendio!
An utterly pitiful display. You're so very weak.
Expelliarmus!
losing your stride.
That was pitiful.
Oh, wow. Had 7 Wiggenweld potions. And I've got 2 left, goddamn. Kind of scared for a second there. I had this weird feeling I was gonna have to restart this thing.
Revelio!
Thankfully, I did not.
Accio! Revelio!
How do we? Stairs would be very helpful. Be free.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to arm.
Accio. Revelio.
Oh my guy.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That was quite something.
Well, about that. Oh. But I'm trigger happy with this game, which is
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio.
that's not what you were asking me to know. Oh, the good
Cursed
one.
fiends.
Oh, I hate spiders.
Accio.
I should investigate.
Levioso. Accio.
What is happening? There's a wall.
Revelio.
There. Let's go. The illusory wall trick.
Accio.
Nope.
These rocks have seen better days.
Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna go back to that goblin and buy some more Wiggenweld potions because apparently I suck at combat. wonder if ghosts will end up giving you quests and stuff, especially when you're roaming out in the Highlands and stuff, to be like, hey, I was murdered by something, so I don't remember. Maybe you could possibly help me a second and find him.
Hello,
So I
Mr.
can
Semi.
pass on.
What can I do for
I
you?
don't know.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
We're gonna buy both with the world
Ah, yes. A wonderful choice.
What's this? A maximum potion. And I don't really need the Eridus. I should have used one, but
I hope to see you again sometime.
alright, let's go talk to this guy.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
No, it is just a tribute.
Not sure how.
Natty.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Beseech.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
I got this.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Really hope I don't get attacked.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Sketchy out here. Oh no! How I literally just sold everything. Dive back down and get that very quiet. Hell yeah.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
There probably isn't an underworld
Thank you again.
city, so to
And I
speak.
do hope you keep diving.
You're really good.
You certainly have a knack for finding
You
treasure.
listening, Avalanche? Probably not. I mean, an up and coming YouTube channel.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Up. Right, we need to go to the shop again and sell everything.
The student who ran all those goblin loyalists off. I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? hope to see you again sometime.
Check my inventory. Yeah. There really should be a trash mechanic. I should be able to mark things for sale and go back, sell them. Oh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quite scrolling. Nah, this one suits better. I like it.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
So that I can
What can I help you with today?
keep getting loaded. Right.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Let's go talk to Natty, or at least wait around till we talk to Natty.
Revelio.
I know I probably shouldn't, you know, like, because it is randomly generating loot, but at the moment,
You can't
really care.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts,
When were you at Gringotts?
just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Let's get it.
So, the hunt begins.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student off the whole dead body!
Stupid. Aha! Back from home. Knew you were still hanging about. Ha! You're easier to spot than an... Accio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Really?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Is that right?
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Let's get it.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallow Sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
So that's what a trial toward that goblin camp that we cleared out at the start of the episode. Goes down here.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
You can wait, Mr. Ollivander. Oh, we've been in this one, haven't we? It's the one that doesn't open just yet.
Revelio. Levioso.
Wingardium Leviosa, I feel, might be the right one, or even also push it forward. Who knows?
This looks intriguing.
Oh, this is a different one altogether.
What do you have in store for me this
Not the one
time?
I was looking for.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Feel like there's maybe one more. Hey, don't make those sounds. That means you've reset. I don't like when things have reset.
Revelio.
Maybe they've got to be going in order. Well, it's been activated. No, they're all about the same height. It doesn't look like an order issue. Look up.
Accio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Oops, wrong button. We haven't much time left, so what we're gonna do is we're hideout. Man, I can't wait till I get my broom. Or even a heavy growth. I must be careful. Use a den, and I might get attacked. And it might be from them. And they have respawned here, but that's fine. Because we're just gonna...
Expelliarmus! That's it.
You've been paying attention in defense against the dark arts, I see.
Accio.
Oh!
Levioso.
Well, this doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly?
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
I've actually done some research on
Accio.
drop them on there. They realign themselves.
Revelio.
Is there? Open.
Accio.
Get on there. No easy way out, so I'm just gonna go around. There's
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
come on.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
There you go.
Not so tricky after all.
Lower Hogsfield. Nah. Seems to be another lair. Fast travel.
Wonder who lives here.
That's cool. This is a good day to fly a kite.
Accio.
Alright.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
There's ball again, there's one set.
Accio.
Please.
Incendio.
Okay, no, you can't get anything from them. trying, because what if?
Accio.
Gallstone of a I think it's a lamb.
Revelio.
Oh no, it's a goat. It's a goat. That's right.
Accio. What's that?
Well, within lore anyway. Alright. Check our challenges and our map. Feet Dark Wizards, Dragonhide, Protector Cloak. Spiders. Oh. You can be a Bobby, that's funny. Merlin Trials. Increased storage for gear. Yay! So we can have 5 extra slots. Alright. Challenges, let's see that. Oyster. You unlock 4. That's it. I was expecting another 20 a piece, considering like how many chests are available. Constantly having to destroy things, stuff like that. Right.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Alright. So what exactly do we
Revelio.
There seems to be something down just there. Seems circular, so
Levioso. Accio.
come on.
Expelliarmus.
Get in front of it, be Indiana Jones. Dun, dun, dun,
Accio. Levioso.
dun. Oh, come on.
Accio.
There we go.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Oops. Let's go have a quick chat with Mr. Oliphant. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not running all the way
Does it
there.
get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Good of you to come.
My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Oh, detective work.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Of course he was, he's Peeves.
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Alright guys, we're going to end it off there. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, a subscribe, and a comment. And I'll catch you in the next one.